Entertainment Center, Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania.
Ray Messina and Gus Perotti at the Brandywine Banquet and Entertainment Center, Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania. The night that most of the Wilmington people here have been waiting for quite a while. Milligan's professional debut after a really sparkling amateur career, Gus.
Well, this is the moment of truth that everybody's been waiting for, Ray. They're waiting to see whether Henry Milligan has the makings of a pro, and he'll show that in a test tonight against Garland Hall of North Philadelphia, who sports a 1-3 professional record.
And a jam-packed crowd here at the Brandywine Club, about 1,200 people. Now, Milligan's fought here many times as an amateur, and being close to Wilmington really has had quite a bit of support here in his performances.
We understand, too, Ray, that we're in Pennsylvania. We're under the 5-point must system. Referee has no judgment in the scoring at all. That's Hank Sisko.
And now looking at the tail of the tape for Garland Hall, 23 years old, 5'11", 183 pounds, and his reach 76 inches. Milligan at 26 years old, 6 foot even, 185, his reach 76. We're just about ready to go. The referee is Hank Sisko from Norristown, Pennsylvania. And we're underway. The first round, the first fight of Henry Milligan's professional career. Milligan in the gold trunks and Garland Hall red trunks with the white stripe.
Notice that Garland Hall is a southpaw. Will this give Milligan trouble? We don't know. He didn't have any trouble with them in the amateurs.
Again, Garland Hall comes in with a 1-3 record for Milligan, his pro debut. Hall's last fight took place at the Sands in Atlantic City on January 4th. As an amateur, his record was 33-9, Milligan's 41-6.
Up to this point, Garland Hall has managed to reach his jab home on the end of Henry Milligan's jaw a couple of times, but he doesn't seem to be a very hard puncher, Ray. His balance seems very poor.
Of course, a lot of the Wilmington people are surprised that Milligan decided to turn pro after a 9-month layoff. Of course, after his last loss as an amateur, he decided to give up boxing, but after 9 months off, decided to try the pro game.
Well, I guess he doesn't want to look back years later and say, I didn't do it, Ray.
Now Milligan, a little more active than his Garland Hall. I don't know if the southpaw style has Milligan cautious, but we've seen him a little more active than what he's been so far, Gus, as an amateur.
Well, you have to understand, too, he's going 4 rounds for the first time, and he's probably trying to pace himself a little bit. However, he is pressing the fight. Hall is doing more backing up, but Hall is landing an occasional jab in there. He's not much of a puncher.
A minute and 15 seconds gone here in the first round, and so far no telling blows. Again, being in Pennsylvania, there's a 3 knockdown rule. The referee does not score, and the 5-point must system is in effect. Milligan that time knocked Garland over the canvas with a tremendous left hook. I don't know if Hall's going to be able to get on his feet.
He is not going to get up, Ray. I think this is all over. One big short.
And there it is. Milligan scores an impressive first round knockout victory here in his professional debut. This place on their feet going crazy.
Well, he did it very neatly. He countered with a right hand from the southpaw's jab and followed it up immediately with a beautiful short left hook that put him away.
Well, I guess you could call him Hurry Up Henry. He's taken up right where he left off in his amateur career. He wastes little time. Henry Milligan is dynamite.
He's a very, very hard puncher, and I doubt very much after this that Garland Hall is going to want to fight much of anybody.
Jimmy Arthur and Charlie Messina, the co-trainers of Henry Milligan, now congratulating him, and just a totally super performance by Henry Milligan. Of course, first round knockouts, that's his forte. As an amateur, 41 victories, 31 knockouts, 21 of them in the first round. Here's another look at the knockout now.
Okay, Ray, you can see Henry Milligan is stalking him, and you're going to see a lazy left jab that didn't work, a right hand and a left hook, and it was all over. Just that fast. Here's another recount of the same thing, Ray, coming up. A very lazy left hand. It was followed by a hard right. You see it right here. There it is in the left hook, and it's all over.
That was quite a power display by Henry Milligan. Gus, I'll tell you, he has the punching ability. He's coming along with his overall boxing skills. The plan is to fight often. He wants to see how far he could go in a short period of time.
I think also, Ray, we have the time there. Am I correct? It looks like the time was at 1:55 of the first round.
Milligan's arms now, his arm being raised in triumph. And we'll be back with more right after this word.
Paying insurance bills is nobody's favorite way to spend money. Your Nationwide agent knows that. But your Nationwide agent also knows all too well how devastating it can be when people don't have enough life, health, home, or car insurance. Nationwide agents sell insurance, but what they're really selling is peace of mind.
Nationwide is on your side.
Please call your nearest Nationwide agent today. Clemente Travel Center, providing you with service that's second to none 24 hours per day. Serving your traveling needs is their business. They have 16 daily departures to Atlantic City with 11 casinos to choose from. You'll pay as little as $10 and be on your way with up to $25 in quarters and bonuses when you get there. Also, tickets for future bus trips for Henry Milligan Boxing. So call Clemente Travel Center now at 328-4900. That's 328-4900.
Custom van headquarters in Wilmington? Sheehy Ford, of course, with dozens of vans available. Vans with color TVs, rear air conditioning, sofa beds, cooking units, complete stereo units, and other special options. Custom vans by Universal, Roadstar, Sands, Contempo, Leisure Editions, Santa Fe, and completely unique Centurion vans. Or we'll custom build a van to your specifications. Custom van headquarters in Wilmington? When you think of custom Ford vans, you think of Sheehy Ford on the Kirkwood Highway in Wilmington.
Henry Milligan's first 3 pro bouts will be shown 5 nights this week through March 1st, right here on Rollins Cable 22, WRCV. Check your TV listings for times. Well, as you just saw, Milligan got off to a roaring start in his pro debut. A month later, he found himself back at the Brandywine Club to take on another Philadelphian, this time Burt Reed.
This was Henry's first heavyweight fight, with both fighters coming in over 185 pounds. Reed sported a record of 1-1 with 1 KO. He was also the stablemate of Garland Hall, Henry's first opponent. Because of this, it was thought he would be a tougher opponent, having went to school, so to speak, because he saw Hall fight Milligan a month earlier.
And now back to the Brandywine Club. It's April 17th, 1985. Milligan in his second pro bout, a scheduled 6-rounder.
Ray Messina and Gus Perotti at the Brandywine Club, Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania. A 6-round scheduled heavyweight bout between Henry Milligan and Burt Reed. Looking now at the tail of the tape for Burt Reed from North Philadelphia, 24 years old, 6'3", 194 pounds, 78 inches in reach. Milligan, 26, 6 foot even, 188 pounds and 76 inches in reach.
Okay, we're in Pennsylvania, Ray, and of course there's a 5-point must system here in Pennsylvania where the referee does not count into judging of the scoring.
We're underway here, the first round. Milligan dressed with the gold trunks, Reed in red. 6 rounds scheduled. Charlie Scrollo is your referee.
You see right now, Ray, or Burt Reed's trying to take advantage of his height. He is staying outside, throwing the jab and trying to follow up with the right hand. He's a straight stand-up boxer.
Milligan wasted a little time in his debut bout here just about a month ago. He scored an impressive knockout in the first round against Garland Hall from Philadelphia. And Gus, Burt Reed's handler, is also the same one who handled Garland Hall. That's Fred Jenkins.
Well, maybe he thinks he's found a secret on how to beat Henry Milligan.
Milligan's dad, Henry B., flew in from Detroit to witness son Henry fight. Henry's dad is the Pond Company's Director of Corporate Automotive Development in Detroit again.
You might also note here that Burt Reed, even though he's much the taller of the two, is an arm puncher. By an arm puncher, it means he's not really planning himself. He's punching with his arms and not with the full force of his body.
Half minute gone in the first round. Scrollo separates the two. Milligan again wastes little time in his matches.
All right, right now, Burt Reed's been exhorted by his corner to use the jab, and you're occasionally hearing him yell, use the uppercut. He's trying to do that. He's not very successful right now. Even though Milligan doesn't give a lot of head movement, he's still not able to hit him. Maybe he's a little bit timid after talking to Garland Hall from the last fight, I'm not sure.
Milligan usually relies on the right hand, the overhand right, but the left hook is what scored him the victory in his debut bout here. A minute and 15 gone now to the first round. The attendance, 1,000 people here in attendance, not a complete sellout, but the ringside seats sell for 15, go to ringside for 20. They were all sold out.
They seem to be doing pretty good with Henry Milligan. He's certainly built up a tremendous following in the Delaware area, and there may be a brighter future in store for him if he can continue to win. Right now, he's got Burt Reed in the road. Presently, they haven't done much of anything at this point, Ray. It's sort of a lazy type of fight.
2 minutes gone in the first round. Milligan just hit Burt Reed with a tremendous left hook that put him on the canvas. And Burt Reed is going to be able to get to his feet, but he doesn't really look like he's in great condition right now, Gus.